Life Realty, and I'm here with Corrine and Isaiah from Taste of Legacy Cafe and Catering. So thanks for having us.
Definitely.
Thanks for coming in.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about how you started and what brought you guys up to the Lakes region.
Yeah. So we started off our company about 3 years ago, just strictly catering. We were doing weddings and graduations and things like that. So we were based in Nashua. I myself have been in the industry for about 15, 16 years. And then we just kind of decided to fully take that leap, start our company on our own, see what we could do between the two of us. And then we moved up here. We found this space in this area and just decided to go for it. So
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the space and why it's so special to you.
Yeah, so when we first came up here, we met with the landlords and we just really loved their vision, their idea for the space. They really just wanted to create like a community. They call it the village, so that we're just kind of like there for each other, and that's kind of our heart and what we're about. So we fell in love with the idea of like having a whole community like that, in addition to creating that culture here in our space. So between really wanting our family up in this region, and finding the space that we felt like really fit what we were looking for, it just everything came together. And
Perfect. Tell me about the food.
the food, definitely. So to build this menu, it took like 6 months. We were trying to figure out what wasn't here in the area, and then kind of like fill that gap.
Sure.
So we didn't want to do the things that like everyone else was doing, but we didn't want to be so out of the box that like we'd scare people away.
Right.
So we tried to find that middle ground of breakfast and lunch, and a lot of our concepts are based in barbecue and they're based in Cajun. So those two types of flares kind of put a twist on traditional items that you'll see, but we just kind of upgrade it and tweak it a little bit so that it fits us, it fits kind of our space and everything like that as well.
Okay. Tell me about your most popular items so far.
So I think our most popular items are our smoked pork, smoked pulled pork, and we do that in a couple of different dishes. So we've got what we call our comfort bowls. So those are just good, really heaping portions of either mac and cheese, the other one's mashed potatoes, and the other one's healthier, it's brown rice. But there's a lot of different components to it. So like the mac and cheese has the pulled pork on there and the barbecue sauce. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So mashed potatoes has steak, it's got
Yep.
corn, different things like that. And then the brown rice has our sweet potato hash, avocados, and then like our citrus vinaigrette kind of drizzled over the top of it. So just good hearty portions for you to like fuel up for the rest of your day.
And that trend kind of follows with breakfast items as well.
yeah, so
Okay.
French toast is our biggest seller for
Mhm.
breakfast.
Okay.
These giant slabs of what is
The
it?
brioche
bread, covered in powdered sugar, and everybody goes crazy for that. People come in for that, so very like hearty.
Yeah.
And beyond the cafe itself, we had talked previously about catering. So tell me a little bit about that and what kind of things you do there.
Yeah, so like we said, we had a catering company for the last 3 years prior to moving here. So we kind of established ourselves there. And then out here, we're now, plugging ourselves into the community with that. We do wedding caterings, we do, special events like bridal showers, baby showers, those type of things. We actually rent out the restaurant space for people who want to come in and like host a bridal shower, baby shower, something like that here, bachelorette parties, anything like that. We do a lot of, more casual events as well. Some people just want like a cookout or, trays of pulled pork and mac and cheese for whatever, birthday party event, that type of thing. So we've been doing a lot of that, and we're excited to continue to, figure out where we can use those or share those services with the Lakes region.
Yeah, absolutely. You were talking earlier too about the space you wanted to create here. So elaborate a little bit on that.
Yeah. So when we were building the space, but also, kind of like the menu and everything combined, we kind of just looked at our kind of going out as a family. So it's, it's me and my wife, and we've got 3 young boys. And so we'll go out to eat, and you don't want to feel like you're disturbing everybody else. Like, they're 10, 8, and 1.5. And so like, sometimes they're throwing food and sometimes they're getting a little rowdy. And so we wanted to create a space that kind of just captured families.
Yeah.
Something that's super, super comfortable where people can go out. You don't feel like you gotta be quiet. We've got board games and coloring books over in our little kid lounge area. We've got the TV that's on. So, if we ever get a family with a bunch of kids, while the parents wait for their meals, we let them know the kids can go over there, just watch TV, change the channel, do what you guys want to do to feel like you're at home.
Yeah.
But we just we create that comfortable atmosphere so you don't feel uptight when you're going out.
Yeah, I feel like that's really smart too with like the second home aspect. So many people coming up here with kids, and you do go out to a restaurant and you're like, oh my god, my kid's screaming, and so that's a little bit of a distraction over there. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell me about the vision for the future. What does that look like?
Yeah, so we just want to keep, I think right now we're just trying to get ourselves known in the community. The mall that we're in is a little bit hidden, so working on visibility, just getting our name out there is a big piece right now. As we grow, we hope to continue to integrate into the community. Community is really big and important to us, so getting plugged into a lot of local things, finding ways to bring in boys and girls clubs and nonprofits, and working with just finding ways to work with the community and integrate ourselves, so that we're not just another business sitting here. It's important to us that this is our home now, both in our business and in our personal, and we want to just immerse ourselves as much as we can and be a contributing part to the community that we're learning and to love.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, happy to have you there. That's for sure.
Thank you.
So, what future events do you have coming up that you can tell us about?
Yeah, so this coming Sunday we are doing a Mom and Me brunch and buffet. So it's going to be like a big taco bar, so kid friendly and adult friendly. We're going to have painting. The word, but paint by number, so it's like easy for parents and for kids to do. We're gonna have like a kid movie playing, and that's our first event that we're hosting here. At least hosted by us here, and we're hoping that that's gonna bring people in and let them kind of know what we're trying to do here. And if that goes well, then we hope to just expand and keep doing that. We'll have cooking classes that we've been talking about. Maybe girls' nights with paint and sip type deals. So we're really excited about that. We have this beautiful space here, and we want to really showcase it the best we can, and share that. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
And I look forward to stopping in soon too. Definitely for breakfast.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Cool.